In the light of the desert sky, there is quiet for just a moment. 2 yellow suns. When I was 7 and a sandstorm came right through my town, it blew me down. I couldn't seem to die. I fought my way out. Fought to survive life on Tatooine. I fought my way out. I looked up and the town had its eyes on me. A wager made the rounds. Total strangers moved to kindness by my story. Brought me up out of slavery and onto a ship that was Coruscant bound. I fought my way out of hell. I fought my way to liberation. I was louder than the cannons of battle. I fought for Padmé, made sure that she never fell. I fought for the Republic and defended it well. And in the face of wickedness and resistance, I helped entire systems continue existence. And when my meditations were met with indifference, I picked up my saber. I brought my own deliverance. In the light of the desert sky, there is quiet for just a moment. 2 yellow suns. I was 19 when my mother died. She was holding me. She was hurt and she was holding me. I couldn't save her life.
Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it.
I'll fight my way out.
Wait for it, wait for it, wait
Bring
for
everything
it.
down far as I can see.
The galaxy has its own.
I'll fight my way out. Learn the dark side with Palpatine. This is the might of the desert sky. This is the only way I can protect my family.
Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, wait.
The Jedi Purge.
The Jedi Purge. Order 66.
Anakin Skywalker, rise my young apprentice, henceforth will be known as Darth Vader. An attack against me has left me brutally scarred and deformed for purposes of improper governance, though the real criminals are the Jedi Knights who ambushed me in a plot to take over control of the whole galaxy. They said they needed to see me, then cornered me in my own office.
In his own office.
The only way to defeat this threat is through the formation of the First Galactic Empire.
No.
Have you sensed it? And there's never gonna be a Jedi Order
We're
now.
gonna bring the whole Jedi Order
And
down.
there's never gonna be a Jedi Order
We're
now.
gonna bring the whole Jedi Order
And
down.
there's never gonna be a Jedi Order
We're
now.
gonna bring the whole Jedi Order down.
That's one less thing to worry about.
That's one less thing to worry about. It's time to cure this world.
Master Skywalker.
Brought his whole legion? Damn.
Master Skywalker, there are too many of them. What are we going to do?
I'm not here for you. I know the Jedi, they are poisoning our minds. You will never find a more distorted group of useless knights. I loathe the Jedi more than anything in this life. They serve themselves and push me to the side every time. I'll set fire tonight. The Empire is right. You can never be satisfied. Now I hope you're satisfied.
And there's never gonna be a Jedi Order now.
We're gonna bring the whole Jedi Order
and
down.
there's never gonna be a Jedi Order now.
We're gonna bring the whole Jedi Order
and
down.
there's never gonna be a Jedi Order
We're
now.
gonna bring the whole Jedi Order down.
That's one less thing to worry about.
That's one less thing to worry about.
Never gonna be a Jedi Order now.
Vader, we shall rule the galaxy.
Never gonna be a Jedi Order now.
Never gonna be a Jedi Order now.
Never gonna be a Jedi Order now.
This is the only way to say
That's one
that.
less thing to worry about. That's one less thing to worry about. The Jedi Purge.
Sensed it, have you?
Anakin, forget about the Jedi way.
Padmé.
I saved every message you sent me. From the moment I watched them, I knew you were mine. Our ideals aligned, you were a Jedi. Do you know what your master said when we met you in episode 1? He said, be careful with him, Qui-Gon. He will do what it takes to survive. You and your works flooded my senses. Your sentiments left me defenseless. You saved my palace from battle droid caravans, fought every evil. I'm replaying security holograms. I'm searching and scanning for answers in every frame for how you became so badly depraved. The world seems to burn. They taught you. You showed every world how you let darkness into your head. In achieving fame, you have ruined our lives. Do you know what your master said? When we saw what you'd done, he said, he has chosen the dark side. There's no saving the chosen one. You and your works obsessed with your legacy. Those poor younglings, they were defenseless. And you are paranoid with your clone caravan. How they deceived you. We can still turn our backs on this narrative. Let future historians wonder how Padmé redeemed you when you broke her heart. You have torn the world apart, I'm watching it burn. Watching it burn. Democracy lives in my heart. Democracy lives in my head. You know it's what I've always said. You'll burn with this treachery, burn under pressure, unless I redeem you. Return to your place in my heart. Return to help raise our kin. Run away from this while we still can. Leave all of this misery and simply be mine. Don't let yourself burn. Anakin, run away with me.
There won't be any more turning back now.
Leave everything else behind.
Shh. You and I can rule the galaxy now. I'm stronger than the Jedi ever were. I have the power to save your life. I can overthrow the Chancellor. It's only a matter of time.
Anakin, you're a good person. Don't do this.
I won't lose you the way I lost my mother. Look at where we are. Look at where we're headed.
The fact that we're alive is a miracle. Just stay alive, that would be enough. We can spare their lives. We can end this senseless violence. Please help me raise our child. That would be enough. I don't pretend to know the challenges you're facing. You know that there's no saving
and
what
creating.
you've done. But
They
there's
will be
still
mine.
time. Annie, I'm afraid. I knew who I married. The only thing I want is your love. That would be enough.
Liar!
No!
You're with him. You brought him here to kill me!
No!
Let her go, Anakin.
Anakin.
Let her go.
You turned her against me!
You have done that yourself.
1, 2, 3, 4,
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
There are 10 things you need to know.
Number 1.
I stowed aboard her vessel at dawn. His wife and his droid unwittingly signed on as my
Number 2.
Anakin arrived with R2. I sensed the presence of the pain of the people that he slew.
Number 3.
I watched Anakin examine the terrain. I wish I could tell you what was happening in his brain. I saw only murderous intentions in his eyes.
Most duels intensify and someone dies. Number 4.
Anakin drew first position, looking to the world like a man on a mission. This is a swordsman with unworldly ability. Ripio turned around so he could have deniability.
5.
Now, I had just learned this at the time, but Padmé Amidala
Is
is
my
your
wife,
wife,
is
is that why?
6.
He examined his saber with rigor. I watched as he methodically fiddled with the trigger.
7.
Confession time, here's what I got. I loved him like a brother, I've grown terribly soft.
Number 8.
Mount your stance
and
and survey the terrain.
Think of how you helped him earn his Padawan braid.
They don't teach you this in the classes, but look around, the Jedi have betrayed the masses.
No, my allegiance is to democracy.
If you're not with me, then you're my enemy.
I had only one thought before the duel. I have failed you, Anakin. I have failed you.
Number 9.
Look him in the eye and no higher. Summon all the courage you require. Then count.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Number 10. Ignite your sabers.
I imagine death so much it feels more like a memory. Is this where it gets me? On my feet, my enemy ahead of me? I see it coming. Do I run or try a high jump or let it be? I feel a beat, an angry melody. Obi-Wan, my old friend, my enemy. Maybe the last face I ever see. If I throw away my shut, is this how you'll remember me? Is this bloodshed my legacy? Legacy? What is a legacy? It's making a racer for a pod race you never get to see. I have high hopes for the beginning of an empire that's finally bringing peace. The Jedi, I hate those obsessive sycophants. They tried to stop me. And still, I've made a difference. For an enslaved orphan, I've magnificently left my fingerprints. I'll rise up. I'm running out of time. I'm running and my time's up. Wise up. Eyes up. I catch a glimpse of the other side. The Jedi that have died. My mother's on the other side. I wonder if she's lonely on the other side. Qui-Gon is watching from the other side. Are these the ones I'll be remembered by? Rise up, rise up, rise up, Padmé! What have I done? I'm so sorry, my love. Stay alive. That would be enough.
He jumps up with the saber high.
Wait! I cut off the rest of his limbs. I walk towards him and I pick up his lightsaber. He tells me that he hates me. I walk away. I hear him wailing in the heat. Ripio tells me we'd better leave. They say that Sidious came to find him and kept him alive after the fight. The Force doesn't discriminate. It doesn't matter if you're patient. It takes and it takes and it takes, and history obliterates. And every film that it makes portrays me and all my mistakes. When my apprentice embraced the dark side, I may have been the one who survived, but I'm the one who paid for it. I survived, but I paid for it. Now I'm a villain in their history. I was too young
Force always had it in for both Anakin and me.
Let me tell you what I'd wish I'd known when I was young and dreamed of glory. You have no control.
Who lives, who dies, who tells your story?
Master Yoda.
Powerful Jedi was he? Powerful Jedi. But much anger in him.
Who lives, who dies, who tells your story?
Master Kenobi.
He was the best star pilot in the galaxy, and a cunning warrior, and he was a good friend.
Who lives, who dies, who tells your story?
Not a single Jedi Knight is left in the fold. Not a single Jedi Knight gets to grow old. So when you're gone, who remembers your name? Who keeps your flame? Who tells your story?
Who tells your story? Who tells your story? Padmé.
We have one more song left for the narrative. I wasted no time on tears. My work will last 1,000 years. It's not enough. I interviewed every Jedi who fought by your side.
She tells our story.
I tried to make sense of the thousands of reports of your fighting. You really do fly it like you're running out of time. I rely on Jar Jar. While I'm alive, we tell your story. I am buried near the spot we were wed. When you needed me most, I was right on time. But I'm still not through. I think about all that I've done in my short lifetime. The Force and its kindness, it gives me what you always wanted, a moment of time. I raise funds among senators for the Rebel Alliance.
She tells our story.
I spoke out against slavery. You could have done so much more if you only had time. And when my time is up, have I done enough? Will they tell our story? Oh, can I show you what I'm proudest of?
The orphan.
I gave birth to a pair of beautiful little twins.
The orphans.
They are our greatest legacy. I wish I'd seen them growing up.
The orphans.
In their eyes I see you, little Annie. I see you every time. And when my time is up, have I done enough? Will they tell our story? Now I know that there's still good in you. It's only a matter of time.
They tell your story. Who lives, who dies, who tells your story? They tell your story. Who lives, who dies, who tells your story?
Raise a glass to freedom, something they can never take away, no matter what they tell you. Raise a glass to the Force for us. Tomorrow there'll be more of us, telling the story of tonight.
We'll tell the story of tonight.
Raise a glass to freedom,
Something they can never take away, no matter what they tell you.
Let's have another round tonight.
Raise a glass to the Force for us. Tomorrow there'll be more of us, telling the story of tonight.
Let's have another round tonight.
They'll tell the story of tonight.
Raise a glass to freedom.
They'll They'll tell the story of tonight.
Raise a glass to freedom.
Hello there.
They'll tell the story of tonight.
They'll tell the story of tonight.